My name's Chelsey Lester. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm from Baltimore, Maryland, now living in Philadelphia. And I'm an artist, curator, educator, all of the art things for a visual artist. This is my show. Welcome to 19.5%. Yes. All right, let's go. I had to do this show probably about a year ago. So it was really just developing the theme, the concept, and then I created a proposal and got a grant to fund most of the show. And after that, you sent that proposal to a bunch of different galleries around Philadelphia. Probably about 20 different galleries that take unsolicited submissions from curators. And Little Berlin got back to me and really loved the show, loved the programming, and wanted to have me in their space. So that's really how I found this location. Before that, I've never been here. I heard about it. I heard that they had great shows, but just never, you know, came by. So that's why I decided to have it here. They want to have me. Also, it's an artist-run collective, and the artists here are really sweet and talented and genuine and generous. So they helped me a little bit with like lighting and installation, and was really here for my show and like loved it, and
Right.
you know. So that's why I decided to have it here.
Right. What drives you? What drives your art passion?
Oh, that's such a loaded question.
Yeah.
I've been doing art forever. I started like art school in middle school, and then art high school, and then art university, and then now I'm living as an artist. So it's probably one of the most consistent things in my life. And something that I've consistently loved, like my strongest relationship, aside from like family and friends, but like art is like, that's my backbone, you know? And if I don't do it, like, I don't feel like myself at all. Like, it's such a huge identifier of who I am, and something that I have loved and cared about forever, that I feel like I'm always going to be making art for the rest of my life. And it's just important to, show the world your perspective and what's going on, and, create community and be with other artists, the whole thing. Yeah.
How do you identify with all of your identities, and how does that impact your art?
Oh, that's such a good question. My identities definitely, they impact everything I do, so especially my art. It definitely impacts how my art is viewed, especially right now, where so many artists of the generation are making art about their identities, and being a Black woman, being a queer person is so political. Just our existence is so political. Us being in certain spaces is so political. Us making art, period, is political. So it definitely affects how my art is perceived. I think it is a blessing and a curse, where it creates community, but also can stop a lot of conversations when people are talking about your work, because I think like it's only about identity, and like, yes, it's a big part, because it pretty much has to be, like everyone makes art about their identity. Everyone makes art about their experiences. That's what it's a reflection of you. So it definitely, it impacts my experience in the world, and I make work about my experience in the world and what inspires me, which is like, it's me.
And the influence, and then also, just all the feels that came with creating these pieces.
All right. Okay, so I've been working on this bathroom series for probably about 6 months at this point, and I'm kind of equating the false sense of security and vulnerability in bathroom settings to my own experiences, like navigating the world as a Black queer woman, as like this bathroom being this safe space that's assumed to be really sacred and private and intimate, but also can be easily invaded. Like when you think about public restrooms, like someone can easily peep through the crack. If you think about restrooms in someone's home, like the locks are always really easily broken or sensitive. Like it's so easy to walk in on somebody, and kind of invade their life. And I feel that a lot, just navigating through the world. So I wanted to create these paintings that also feel very uneasy to look at and live with, because they're in bathrooms, and then you're like, why is it so cringy? Why is the color so saturated? Why, like, what's happening here? So that's these paintings. Definitely trying to just show my experience in different ways. And I think bathrooms are a great way for this body of work.
But what's some advice that you would give to artists, and also what advice you would give to Black queer film artists?
My advice would be rejection sucks, but like it's a part of the game. Like it's so much of it. Because then people like will see this show and they'll see how beautiful it is and like how great it is, and they won't know that I got 30 rejections for spaces.
Right.
You know, they won't know that I got like 30 rejections for grants. They will know that like all the doors that were slammed, all the emails that were unread, all of that, you know. There's so much rejection to get a beautiful thing. And I think everyone needs to know that it's like no one's lucky out here, especially if you're Black, especially if you're queer, especially if you're a woman. Like we gotta work for it, and if we all do it together, you know, like we can do it, you know. So that'll be my advice. Like, just keep going. Also, like, never give up is so corny, but like, you know, well, it's a great time for artists. I think, especially in Philly, especially for young artists. Network, and don't let networking be a scary thing, because it's honestly just going to openings and talking to the amazing people. Keep in touch with people. It's a huge thing. Even if it's just a like on Instagram and a comment, like if you like somebody's work, if you see them and you appreciate their energy, like let them know. Keep that up, because it's so genuine, and networking can be this genuine, beautiful thing, and it can just be collaboration. It can be keeping in contact. It can be like, it can really sustain your creative life. And I feel like sometimes artists were like, we don't want to do it, we don't want to go out, we don't want to be able to, like, I don't want to be on my phone either. Right. Trust me, but like, it's worth it. It's a beautiful thing, and we can't take advantage of all the amazing people around us. So yeah.
That's some questions.
All right. Thank you. Oh, thank you both.
Thank you just for always giving people a platform and just making sure everyone's reaching their goals just like you are.
Thank you both. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. Thank you to both of you. Thank you.